Hi guys, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Welcome back to Mahakali Tarot. This is Mahakali's daughter, of course. We are going to be hopping into another general reading from my collective, okay? Of course, we're going to be doing that after a quick prayer. We're going to cleanse the energy and everything. So yeah, let's just hop into it. To all of my lovely gods and goddesses out there, thank you so very much for another waking, another rising. Ashe to Ra, Ashe to Kali, Ashe to Signet, Ashe to Bastet, Ashe to Oshun, Ashe to Yemelye, Ashe to Uchosi, Ashe to Anubis. Thank you in advance for using me as an oracle and a directive to deliver this message to my lovely collective as of today. Please do withhold any information that would give our enemies, oppositions, or haters any advantages in planning, plotting, or scheming against us in any way, shape, or form. May every message come through be clear, concise, and relevant to this timeline and necessary to hear in this moment. Ashe. Can I get a read? You sure can get a read. You sure can. Actually, you want to DM me on Instagram at La Rastarena, LARASTAREINA. Okay. And we can get that set up for you. Ron Key 15, you could make a fire Joe. I don't know what that means. Is that Joe or Joy? I don't know who that is. Anyway, we're going to get right into the reading. Grand Rising, you guys. Grand Rising. I actually have been woken up. Like, I feel like I generally felt like jilted out of the Astros last night. So I just feel like for some reason I'm being led to do this reading at this point in time right now. And I usually don't do readings around this time, but hey. Spirit calls me and I answer. So let's get into it. Spirit, why did you wake me up? What do I need to know right now? We have the Five of Gold in reverse to the Hermit card that came out sideways. Something ain't going right for somebody here. A Cancer. Or somebody with Cancer highly aspected. Somebody thought that they were going to be spying on you. Thought that they was going to be able to tennis towards you. Thought that they was going to make a come up of trying to tennis towards you. Yeah, okay. Then we also have the Knave of Gold that came out in reverse. We have the Ten of Mallets. And we do have the King of Swords. Okay, so let's break this down. There was a sneaky individual around you that has been working with your ops in some type of way. Okay. Whoever this individual is, they could be older. They don't have to be. They could have Cancer highly aspected in any of their big three. This person feels destroyed. They feel exposed and destroyed. They're also very paranoid. So it's like they're losing sleep trying to keep up with you, and you ain't trying to keep up with nobody besides what Spirit needs you to do. And it's like, you can't keep up with me, baby. Because the energy that I'm running on, it's not human. Like, you can't keep up with me. Knave of Gold in reverse is like some fire sign here. Everything is just going wrong for this fire sign. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then with the Ten of Mallets, it's like everything that they invested in to accomplish something, some type of financial goal here, is being smited down. I don't know if it's being smited down by another air sign or just an older person in judicial authority here, like a judge, or this could be like some type of ruling in court that this person was trying to push in their favor, and everything that they built like just got knocked down or something like that. Losing sleep and everything. Hold on, because we're not gonna start these hate. How you hating in the morning? You gotta be a miserable motherfucker to be hating first thing in the morning. You really you can do so many other things besides hate on people. Child, get you a life, okay? Anyway, whoever this person is, they are very, very upset right now that whatever their scheme was to try to taint you, to try to destroy you, to try to destroy your platform, it didn't work. And people know about this person, they hate that too. Yeah, that's judgment. Whoever this person was, they deserve everything coming their way. They deserve federal prison time. They deserve to be approached by the justice system. They deserve to be hunted down like a dog because this is a fucking dog, okay? I don't know if this is a Cancer or who is this person, Spirit? Before I go into deep, who is this person? Somebody that been lying to you for a very long time, trying to be manipulative for a very long time. Someone thought that they was going to pimp your energy out in some type of way. I don't know who this person is, but their ego is way bigger than that bank account at this point in time. Okay, and that's being deflated and popped by all of these swords. It's like everything this person invested in doing to you is being done to them, and they hate it. They hate that shit. It's like this is the type of person, they're used to talking shit about you while you in the same room. They're used to trying to belittle you. They're used to trying to make you feel small, make you feel incompetent, make you feel like whatever you're doing is not good enough. And now that's the reality of their life. Nothing that they have done has proven to be good enough because people are seeing them as a clown, a loser, an abuser, and they are going to be receiving judgment if they have not already within the next 48 hours. I'm hearing. Yeah, it's like this person, there's nowhere to run, there's no way to hide. This person is being tracked down, okay? And it's like their devices have been hacked, just like they tried to hack your devices. It's like, all's well that ends well in love and war. I don't know if this is a person that claimed to love you that was showing you fake love or whatever the case might be, but they got a lot of fake love from the people that they turned on you, betrayed you for. And it's like they don't like their reality. It's like their reality is a direct reflection of where they chose to place their energy. And in many cases, this person chose to be a hater. So now they got a lot of people around them that they cannot trust. And that's what the fuck this person gets because they didn't appreciate a genuine person when they had them on their side. They tried to manipulate and abuse this genuine person, but it's 10 of malice here. And that's why everything that they have invested in to do so is literally falling. It's not going to work out for them. Like, they tried to come for an earth angel because of their purity, okay? They didn't invest in their purity. They didn't protect their purity. They tried to expose it for profit, basically. And this person thought that they were going to be able to be successful in life by betraying one of God's children. That is delusion if I have never seen it before, okay? And for some reason, they felt like you owe them a good life. And this person didn't feel like they had to invest into anyone besides whoever was going to appease their ego, whoever was going to stroke their ego, make them feel like the man, or make them feel like Big Mama, or whoever the fuck. This could be a lighter man or a lighter woman, take it how it resonates. But somebody here really thought that they was bigger than God's program because of whatever group or organization they signed over their soul to. Yeah, what did I just say? Blood oath. This person, whatever they have joined is blood in, blood out. Ain't no getting out of this, okay? So this could be someone that was hired by your family or someone around you to be a hitman, to take your life, to destroy you from the inside out, okay? This person was supposed to be like a detonator or something like that, okay? And like, they done detonated something. It ain't got nothing to do with you though, okay? This could be a Gemini Cancer energy, or this person could have worked with a karmic Gemini energy to try and take you down in some type of way. And this is where these two people are headed. Whoever this conspirator is with this Gemini energy, they are either going to jail or hell. It's like, you pick. You pick, okay? These people don't want to go to jail. So they thinking about taking themselves out right now. Because attacking your finances backfired on their asses, and now they're broke. They're hungry. They look like hungry dogs, just lurking around you, lurking around your area. They trying to find your location so they can just lurk and plot and plan. Like, child, give it a rest. Evil don't sleep. No rest for the wicked. No rest for the wicked. Yeah. These people are traffickers. So they could have blue collar jobs, white collar jobs, whatever the case might be. But they secretly make their money. They secretly make their stacks from trafficking people and trafficking their children. And they fucked up because you remembered who you were in this timeline. Maybe this worked in the past life. Maybe these people really did take you down in the past life. But in this timeline, not only do you remember who you are, you remember how their rules work. And because you remember that basically makes all the difference, okay? These people would only have an advantage on you when it comes down to whatever cult or coven that they are a part of if you decided to do something outside of purity, okay? So that includes being manipulative, that includes being a thief, that includes basically committing any quote-unquote sin, all right? And since you haven't been doing that, since you have been doubling down with your relationship with the Most High, since you have been doubling down with your spirit guides and ancestors, these people have to sacrifice one of their own. So they got options. They can go to jail, they can take themselves out, or they can sacrifice one of their own. Now, how that sacrifice goes, I don't know all that. I don't really care to know all that. But I do know that these people are vampires, and they have participated in taking someone's life before, and they have feasted off of the blood that they have basically sacrificed, okay? So they have done human sacrificing rituals for promotion and success and acceptance and whatever this weird ass club is, okay? And they're mad that they cannot sabotage you to take your blood and to take you down and use you as a sacrifice. So now they're running around town looking for a sacrifice because you're not it. It's like duck, 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 goose, but like they're the goose. they are the goose, okay? And while they are scrambling and frantic and shaking in their panties and their drawers, you're very grounded, okay? It's like you just have this burst of energy. You have this burst of light about you. Your aura is just grand and amazing right now, okay? And you already know there's like an agent or a spy or a handler assigned to you, and it's not working out for this person either because, well, you're the shit. There's nothing to report back besides the fact that you are still actively moving in the right direction. You're still taking care of yourself. You're still holding yourself accountable. You're still, a nice, genuine person, basically. And you also have boundaries, okay? So whatever this handler was supposed to be doing as far as trying to provoke you or irritate you or whatever, it's not working because your energy is too balanced, baby. It is not working. Hold on. It's like these people anticipated your next move for a very long time until you started transforming in front of their asses. And now it's like they can't keep up. It's like they can't stop watching you because they can't keep up with you, baby. You had a lot of people working together with a whole bunch of mail of yours to steal it, okay? And this is a federal crime. These people have been doing so many messed up things to you for so long, they don't realize how many different laws they have broken. They don't realize how many different crimes they will be charged with because they just thought they were going to be able to get away with things. So they were willing to take it to hell. And God said, cool, you want to take it to hell? You're going to stay there, motherfucker. That's exactly what God said, okay? So while these people have been trying to hack your devices, thinking and calling themselves some type of hackers, it's like your hackers have been hacked, okay? And all they've been seeing when they get into your energy is you ain't even dealing with nobody. Like your energy is sacred because it's untainted, honey. Can't nobody dictate you. I'm hearing that Megan Thee Stallion song, Handle Me. Who gonna handle me? Thinking he a player, he's a member on the team. Can't nobody keep up with you, baby. Because as soon as somebody is not acting right, they cut off. It's rules. It's real strict around there, okay? So whoever you are, you do practice a vow of celibacy at this point because you know that sharing your good energy, sharing your good juju. First of all, these people don't even be worth the investment. Why would I give myself to you when you don't even know what to do with me? Like that would be a discredit to myself. Would you give a baby $1,000? No, you wouldn't, because the baby ain't gonna do nothing besides play with it, right? So these people are spiritual babies to you, and you are a big mama or you big daddy, whoever you are protecting your energy a lot better, okay? And it shows. It shows in your aura. It shows in your tone. It shows in your mannerism. It shows in your walk, okay? It's like you really are walking the talk right now. And it looks good on you, baby. It looks really, really good on you, okay? And it's really throwing these people off, honey. Your progress, your transformation, you doing what you're supposed to do instead of what these people anticipate you doing. It is throwing them off. They really cannot keep up. And it wasn't meant for them to keep up. Your energy is not meant to be duplicated, imitated, replicated, none of those things. It's not even meant to be reported on. It's meant to be respected and honored and added to. And if you can't do that, then you guys could go. These people were warned a long time ago to stop messing with you. They were warned a long time ago to wave the white flag. They didn't want to hear it. Okay, they didn't want to hear it. A lot of these people are going to go back home to heaven. Okay, that's where they're going to go for trying to take you to hell. Well, everybody ain't going to make it. Everybody's heart will not be as light as a feather when they close their eyes. So it's a lot of people. It's like they worried about the wrong stuff. You need to be focused on getting your heart right. You need to be focused on righting your wrongs. You need to be focused on getting your affairs in order because your time is coming, baby. Just like you shorten people's time, your life gets shortened every time you shorten someone else's life because you are not God. And you not understanding that just brings you closer to the grave, okay? We also have number 10, return to source. 10 is basically the sum of 9 plus 1. 9 is a number of completion. 1 is the origin number. Okay, so you are ascending through what you have learned, what you have experienced, what you have already persevered through. But every time you go through a new challenge, you go through it differently. Okay, so your trajectory has changed because of the way that you meet life. It's like God meets you where you are, and you are always up for the challenge. So you are favored, you are adored, you are honored by the universe, and not just the universe. People in high places you don't even know. People that, like, never spoke to you, have just been observing you from afar. They love you, honey. They love your energy. It's what they have been missing. You are making people a believer again. You are bringing people closer to their ancestors again. You're making people want to drop down in prayer, because if you can do it, anybody can. Okay, can I get an amen? You've been through a lot, hon, but you here to tell the story, and so that's all that matters. Okay. You could be an Aquarius. Aquarius could be significant in this energy. Okay, it is Aquarius season. Happy birthday, Aquarius. We also have the number 4, which is the number of structure, foundation, order, and density. Okay, 4 does rule matter, rules, as well as limitations. Okay, so while you are running a strict program of structure and building a steady foundation for yourself and ordering your steps within your divine highest timeline, okay, these people are just dense. It's getting heavier and heavier for them to carry their load, okay? It's getting heavier and heavier for them to face themselves and get up in the morning and to continue to be karmic and irritating and irrational and weak and evil, okay? It's getting hard for people to maintain their low vibrations around you, because you set the tone. You are the water bearer. You pour out the energy that people had to keep up with, okay? So they're trying to follow and track you to try to trap your frequency, and you just consistently keep rising it wherever you go. So it's like, really, these people are working against themselves. They're counterproductive. And they can't stand the fact that you are on to them and you're on to their systems and the way that everything works, and et cetera and so forth. Because who taught you? Who taught you their rules? Who taught you your ranking? Who taught you your powers? Like, who taught you? They can't stand that you have esoteric knowledge that nobody has to pull you to the side and try to haze you and take you through all these trials and tribulations to be a part of something. Like, you ain't had to do that. So they're curious about your path, because clearly it was a lot less egregious to your soul than it is to theirs. Whatever they did, however they chose, it really is not working for them. Okay, and they see a lot of people in these groups and cults and whatever. They're fake as hell. And it's like, dang, you real. Like, you really real. Like, you're addictive real. And it's like, like I said, people can't keep up with you, but that doesn't stop them from watching you. It doesn't stop them from trying to plan against you. But it's like they admire you while they're trying to plan on how they're going to attack you. So it's like, these people don't know how to pick a side. And you cannot serve two masters. So therefore, these people will be imploding. They won't be able to destroy you in any way, shape, or form, because you are protected, not only by the Most High God, but also by everybody under them, from heaven and hell. These people don't understand. When you take someone through hell and they earn their stripes, they also receive assistance from that side too, but they didn't get that. They didn't get that. It wasn't for them to get, okay? Come through, spirit. Come through. Yeah, so right now, you are healed. You're ready for love. You just don't need love right now, because you are love itself. You are love in abundance. You are the purest frequency of love. So the next time you decide to share your love with someone, they will have to be deserving. It won't be because, oh, people have neglected you, oh, people have abandoned you, and you just need to pour out your cup of love to the next person that tells you that you're worth it. No, baby, I've been worth it. What can you do for me, though? And don't be offended, because really, when you truly do love someone, you should want to go above and beyond, because that's what I do when I love someone. So people are having to upgrade their views of love because of you. People are having to upgrade their concept of support because of you. People are having to upgrade their concept of morality because of you. Never underestimate your impact on the world, okay? Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever do that, okay? We also do have Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. How about you? How about you? It's like you just don't have an off button, and these people just don't know how. Like, they've done so much. They have done so much, and here you are, just a giggling, just a smiling, just a inspiring. How do you do what you do? It's because it's not you, baby. It's in you, not on you. That's why they don't understand that when they putting on their name brands and they sliding their designer bags up on their arm shoulders and they strutting in their Steve Maddens and their Christian Louboutins. They don't get you. They don't get the concept. It's not for some people to get though. Hold on, let me read some of these. I'm a sign from God, boo. I'm here to bless you. I need a pen pal before I go back to the pen. Girl, I mean, boy, what you do? Zachary, I appreciate the love. Love don't live here, boo. Looking for my heart. That shit on offer up. You need to practice self-love, sir. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. You might need to come and get you a personal reading so we can align you because it's giving low vibration. I ain't gonna lie to you, Pooh. I'm not laughing at you, but that frequency, that's not gonna work in this next level up, okay? Anyway, relief is on the way. Like I said, some of you guys might need to contact me to get your frequency up, okay? Like, yeah, like you need to come and get some of this good energy. You need to book a reading. Y'all need to stop being lazy. Like, how you gonna be lazy with your own life? How you gonna be lazy with your own destiny? How you gonna be lazy with your own potential? Don't do that. Y'all need to stop investing in stupid stuff that will not propel you to your highest timeline. And y'all need to double down on who you are, because when you invest in yourself, everything around you changes. Your entire trajectory, your reality, your timeline, the people that you surround yourself with, the things that you gravitate towards, everything changes when you change. So I Ching, y'all need to practice that. Y'all need to study it, okay? Period. What else we got here, Spirit? We got the 9 of gold, followed by the 7 of mallets. Okay, yeah, period. Somebody here is in very beautiful energy, very grand, very much so independent, very much so self-fulfilled, okay, in the energy of self-love. And also you are protected, but you're not guarded to everyone. You're just guarded to the things that you need to be guarded on. Why? Because you have discernment now. So you're not confused when people's energy shifts because they hate there's this people energy shifting because they have something going on because you have discernment, okay? And people can't stand your discernment because that's also a form of protection. And when you know people are in a shitty mood, it's not your job to change that mood. Like, you don't have to do nothing, especially if they're trying to be shitty to you. Like, baby, that's a personal problem. And until you hire me to solve it, that's not mine, okay? So God bless you. And then we also have the 5 of, wait, hold on. Is that the 5 of gold? No, 7 of mallets. You are protecting your energy and you're doubling down on your protection. And people have a problem with that because they are so used to you being an open vessel and having open access to any and everybody who needs help. And that's just not good spiritual hygiene. It don't help you and it don't help those people, because when people have not been taught to appreciate you, it's not a whole lot you can do to affect their trajectory, because people just get comfortable. They don't get appreciative. They don't figure out ways to add to your energy, et cetera, and so forth. So it was really not a benefit to you or them when people don't know what to do with the good thing, okay? So what you're doing right now is teaching people what to do with the good thing, okay? It's like, yes, I love this energy. And then what? That's a tower. It's a tower for all these people here that thought they knew something. All these people that's been teaching all this crazy conceptual shit in these cults and in the back of the woods and these secret sex parties. Like, none of that shit is healthy anyway. Y'all teaching people the wrong side of life. Y'all teaching people how to live backwards. And basically, y'all saying the sky is green when it's clearly blue. And then y'all spraying it white. So it's like, y'all just lie. And people are realizing that they have been lied to. They pledge allegiance to a lie. And, you know, divided, they fall, but together we rise. That's what people are understanding right now. So it's like, keep up or get left, all right? What else we got here, Spirit? Yeah, we got the King of Malice here. Somebody sees you. Somebody important sees you, okay? I don't know if this is an earth sign or somebody that just is like well-established or whatever the case might be. The thing about these people that see you and are observing you right now is that they are trying to figure out how to be a benefit to you. They want to add to what your mission is. They see you as valuable. They see you as a leader. They see you as consistent in whatever you do. And that's important for these people that have already built a certain level of success for themselves within their own right, okay? Some of these people could be a part of these cults. This man does have this little, he got the same thing going on, you know, with the uniform and shit. He got that going on too, okay? But I do feel like he wants to join forces in some way, shape, or form, and he doesn't have bad intentions, okay? Tell me more about this King of Mallets here. Somebody wants equal give and take with you. It's like they're trying to figure out how they can bring you on board without having to, it's like they don't want you to do nothing that you don't want to do. So they're up thinking right now. They don't want to force anything. They don't want to sway anything. They just want to come together in some type of way for a common goal or a common interest here. Pisces energy could be significant. This person could be trying to collaborate with you in regards to how you want something done concerning a Pisces, maybe. This could be like a judge or a police officer or someone that can pull strings in some type of way. Yeah, that's the truth. So I don't know if there was a Pisces here that was working against you, that was trying to get you caught up for some type of stuff in court. And they linked with a Cancer, and like now both of them are under heavy judgment. And whoever they ran to try to get assistance to take you out, it's like this person like really likes you. Like they really fuck with you for real. Like people gonna have to put some respect on your name, man. They're gonna have to put some respect on your name, man. They don't know what to do with you. These people don't know what to do with you. You got too much energy, huh? They don't know you crazy. If you just gifted like that, if that's how you are naturally, if this is just an update, they just don't know. It's not for them to know, though. It's for them to respect. That's why I said you have to put some respect on this person's name, okay? Come on now. What's the truth? What's the truth? This person has seen the truth. It's an investigation that has already been completed. Somebody looked into your claims. Somebody looked into your reports. Somebody sees that exactly what you said is exactly what occurred here. And now you got a Libra here under judgment. You got a Pisces here under judgment. You got a Cancer here under judgment. You got a Gemini under judgment. And you got a fire sign under judgment. Come on now. Come through, Holy Spirits. Come through. Yeah, Ace of Chalices to the Six of Chalices. When I say people love you, when I say people admire you, when I say you are what the people need, honey, they know it. They know it. They know it. They know it. And so do your enemies. So do these people that try to sacrifice you. It's like, that's why they try to keep you hidden, honey, because once you take a step out in that spotlight and you allow yourself to be heard and you allow your presence to be felt and you allow yourself to be seen at the very, very last end of that, it flips the script on people who present themselves in all of these cloaks with all these cute clothes and nice hairstyles and haircuts and nice shoes and nice cologne, but they're not nice people. Right? They're not nice at all. There's nothing nice about them. Their spirits are tainted. Their souls are black. Their intentions are horrible. The energy that emits from them is just funky, regardless of how much they dress it up. So you are the difference maker, okay? And people want to support you. People have already supported these funky ass people. They don't like them. They don't respect them. They don't have any authority or ranking. They look like punks to the right people. Everybody has not been against you. Everybody that is a part of these cults and covens and groups, they are not always against you. It's these hating people in your neighborhood. It's these haters that grew up with you. It's these haters that call themselves your family. Those are the people that are against you, not the people that they're connected to, okay? And people in these groups are tired of all the information leaking about what the higher-ups are doing because they didn't have no clue. A lot of people just joined these people because they wanted more money. They wanted a better promotion. They wanted to be moved in a better neighborhood. A lot of people didn't really know how things go when they signed up for this lower level. I think you got to enter at level 1? And you got people up top that won't tell them what you got to do to get to level 33. Okay, clock it. So people feel bamboozled. They feel tricked. They feel led astray. And they want to get out. They want to get out of this. They want to go back to God. A lot of these people are godly. That's why they were recruited in the first place. They didn't even know they were being used by the enemy to go against their own soul, child. And it ain't going to work out for them. I said it ain't going to work out for them, okay? For the people that get back to God, great job, because God will always accept you. For the people that feel like they're going to straddle their relationship with God while doing fucked up shit to people, you are condemned and under judgment right now. Because you thought you could trick God. You thought you could trick the spiritual realm. You thought you could challenge real righteous authority. That is why you're under judgment. So if you were teamed up with these people and you decided to do better, congratulations, you saved yourself. But if you are still actively trying to take down sovereign beings, baby, you should be concerned. You should be concerned. Do you not see how karma works? Even those celebrities, those millionaires and billionaires, they didn't think that they were going to be exposed. That's their worst fear. They got all that money so they can hide what they do in the dark. Everything done in the dark is coming out to the light. Not slowly, very quickly, might I add. Very, very quickly. And then we have the world card. Everything that these people invested in, all their dues, all their tithes, however they try to invest in protection, it's not working out for them. It's not getting them anywhere. Whatever their movement was, whatever their secret plan, their getaway plan, and their getaway car, that shit, the car not working, child. The plan ain't planning. The destination ain't destination. These people hate you so bad. Because how do you always know before it happens? They could have tried to buy a car with your money and tried to get away in that shit. And that's exactly why they're going to go to federal prison. You're going to jail. Jail. What? What did I say? Tower. That is the overall energy. You see this? Do you see this? Everything that you invested in, this tower, the secret meetings and the secret clubs and the secret castles, it is coming down. There's nothing royal about hunting children. There's nothing royal about raping women. That's why it's coming down. You understand that? It's coming down. I'm going to sing y'all a song. I'm going down. I'm going down. 'Cause God ain't around. Baby, your whole world's upside down. Sleep don't come easy. Y'all thought God was a game. Y'all thought God was a game, so he came through with his avenging angels, dummies. You thought so. You fucking thought. Y'all thought y'all was going to team up on God's children. If God gave you gifts, you appreciate those gifts. You protect those gifts. You honor those gifts. You thinking you're going to destroy those gifts for your personal benefit will be your own detriment and self-destruction. Clock that tick. 5 of swords and 5 of malice in reverse. What did I say? What did I say? You thinking that you're going to go toe-to-toe with God, that's only going to hurt your own feelings, baby. That's only going to block your own movement, hun. You ain't hurting me, you hurting you. Imagine trying to hit me and you hit a mirror and you punch yourself in the face. That's the equivalent when you go against God. When you go against the creator who created you and inserts your soul into your body. That's like trying to slap your mother and think you're going to live a good life. That's stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you do that, hon? We have the 9 of mallets. We have the strength card. We have the Knight of mallets in reverse. And then we have the 3 of gold in reverse. It's so significant that everything that I say is just coming out in the cards right after. That's so significant. And it's so funny because like everything that God's children is working on is prospering and it's protected. Like no level under the Most High will be able to destroy what God's children invest in at this point in time. So it doesn't matter about public opinion. It doesn't matter what's popular in the media. It doesn't matter. Any of those things don't matter. Because at the end of the day, what God said goes. And if God said that I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me, what God says goes. Period. If God says, the Lord is my shepherd, and whom shall I fear? What God says goes. People want you to have fear, to doubt yourself, to doubt your movement, but this is how they looking. How you trying to program fear into somebody and you don't even have no motion, baby? You ain't got no motion. You don't got no faith in yourself. You don't even have faith that whatever you're planning against me is going to work. But you want people to support you. Support you why? For them to be in the same situation as you? For them to fail just as you have? For them to bop themselves on the head just as you have done so trying to attack a chosen one? Is that what you want? Now, let me tell you something, Pentecostal Talk 9079. I'm going to let you go one time because I'm going to let you get that off. But what I will address is There's a difference between English, quote unquote, cuss language and Latin curses. You need to focus on the people that go around casting curses on people, because cuss language is not what you need to be worried about. Okay. So get your priorities together, because you're right. God is a witch that don't play about me at all. Okay. So before you bring your hating ass on my channel, understand that God do not play about me. Okay. And now I'm going to silence you. God's people do godly things, and it gets done by any means necessary. So clock that and shut the hell up. And yes, I did use hell. Now, we're going back into it. People want you to play by their rules about what's godly and what's not while they're sacrificing and eating children. You can suck your dick. Suck your own dick, okay? Because guess what? The star is going to be the star regardless. The star is going to shine regardless, baby. So don't ever get it twisted. Know your role, know your place, and know your lane, and stay in that, okay? Because I'm definitely in mine. You're on my channel, right? Oh, okay. Like I said, it's a whole lot of people that love your energy, but it exposes theirs. So they can't stand that, because now they're looking upside down. Now they're confused. While you're not confused, you're steady getting enlightenment. You're steady getting downloads. You're steady on your path of ascension. You're steady growing. You're steady healing. You're steady dealing with demons. And these people are entertaining their demons. They're eating with their demons. They're feasting with their demons. They're hunting with their demons. And they want to correct you about what comes out of your mouth. You got a Cancer here that is just so... Whoever this Cancer is, child, they are just so irritated with you. Like, they literally have lost themselves trying to prove something to you. And that, my friend, is what you call insanity. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And this Cancer has tried to do something so many times that at this point, whatever they tried to cook up for you is literally on the way to them, okay? So that's what that is. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Anything else we need to know? Yeah, there's no honor amongst thieves. So if this person was consistently trying to steal from you, he's being exposed by the same people that he worked with, because nobody is going down with him. People don't want to go to jail for that. I told you, people are only comfortable with doing certain crimes as long as they won't get exposed for it. And they didn't anticipate you surviving this long for you to expose everything about this plan, okay? And you're exposing it because you have the authority to expose it, okay? You have the experience to expose it. You have the receipts and the reports to expose it, okay? The number 44 is significant to stable light. So maybe this person was trying to project instability onto you. They were trying to project mental and physical instability onto you. They were also trying to affect your relationship with the Most High, because, again, this person ultimately wanted you to come back to them so they could use you for the enemy's agenda, okay? But you are already protected. You're grounded. And your system is based on structural integrity. This person don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about structural integrity. They don't know nothing about structure in general. They're used to doing what they want to do and paying people to look the other way when they do it. And that is why their investments, this is how they're going to end up. Body bags and toe tags. Because you thought you were going to uplift people on the backs of divine people. And God is returning all that spell work to sender. God is flipping the script on you. Because you thought you were going to prosper off of other people's pain for sake of abundance. And God is writing the scales. God is correcting your errors in real time. Because you decided to operate in distorted masculine energy, and you knew what you were supposed to do. You knew your purpose just like I know my purpose. You were called down here to make a difference, and you chose to be the same. And yes, you do receive spiritual consequences for that. And no, you cannot pay off God. You cannot. It's a Kanye song about that, I believe. This could be like a Cancer Gemini cuss, okay? Yep. What did I just say? You cannot pay off God. Ecclesiastes 5:10. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. All that investment, all that energy, all those sacrifices, and it still don't mean nothing to you. You still feel at a loss. You still feel empty inside. You still a shell of yourself because you never stepped into your potential. You never answered the call. You never transformed every time God gave you the energy, every time God gave you the opportunity. It was presented to you too many times for you to say no. Anyway, you are an architect of light, okay? You manifest truth into form. When you speak, you do shift the vibration of the universe. And these people will be held accountable for the federal crimes that they have committed against you, including money laundering, including teaming up against you in gang stalking, including hacking, including tax fraud, including insurance fraud. These people are not, God will not miss. When he does a sweep, he's sweeping everything. Clock it. There is a big shift to all of your people in the community that wanted what you had, that was impersonating you, that was copying you, copying your energy, copying your documents, copying your phones and technology so they could clone them. It's a big shift. All of these trafficking people that like to kidnap people off the streets, even ICE agents, it's a big shift for everybody here. Everyone who has been living wrong. Why? Because the righteous are finally in alignment with our soul purpose. Therefore, we are indestructible. A new pathway is currently being forged. As I speak, so it is. Everyone who has been subjected to any type of sacrifice behavior, any type of gang stalking, any type of sabotage, any type of mass theft, any type of loss or let on account of you or your groups, whoever I'm talking to, all the Masons and the Illuminatis and the Knights of whoever's and the Boulets, whoever had to suffer will be able to release you with a clean heart. And they will be receiving their blessings. Whatever was buried in the beach will be discovered. I don't know who did what. I don't care. It will be discovered. It will be excavated. And you will be held accountable. Whoever you decided to choose up on for the sake of the nightlife, because it was more convenient to drink and smoke and chill with someone that wasn't going to hold you accountable, y'all are going down for the same thing. Because you did not respect God's love when it came to you in human form. And therefore you will perish, and it will be a spiritual death first, physical death next, and nobody will miss you when you're gone. And now I'm hearing, tell me what's really going on. Drizzy back up in this thing already. What's happening? All for surgery, and now I'm back again. I'm about my paper like a motherfucking scratching win. You're going to get everything that these people took from you back tenfold, I promise you, Ashe. And so it is. These people are just so mad that you have discovered their power. They're just so mad that you have divine authority over them. They're just so mad that you are an actual sovereign being. They're just so mad that they can't control what you say out your fucking mouth and it's still hitting them. They're just mad. You gotta let mad people stay mad. And like I've said before, give them things to be mad about. Show them through action who you work for and who sent you. Because people feel like they can talk to you some type of way. They feel like they can treat you some type of way. They feel like they can categorize you some type of way. They can group you some type of way. Child, y'all just don't understand what set apart means. That's all that is. And the chosen are here to teach you what set apart actually means. Okay, Ashe. I'm going to shuffle these cards again to see if we need to know anything else from this deck before I put it away. What card flipped over? The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, chosen. It's snatched right from under somebody and it's given back to you. It's already in your favor. The only way you can block your blessings is when you give your power away to these people. When you actually take the time to invest in the fuck to give to them about how they feel about you and what you got going on in your life. That's the only time that you can lose from this point on. And if these people were the same people that betrayed you, the same people that tried to sabotage you, that was group chatting about you, that was being fake towards you, you should never care about their opinion. Ever. Ever. If it's not making you money, if it's not making you happy, if it's not adding to your energy, you should never be worried about their energy. Period. How you feel is personal. Keep it. That's not my responsibility to hold, sweets. People want you to be so concerned with how you're perceived. But the only thing you should be concerned about is how God perceives you and your intentions and your heart. And that's what wicked souls don't understand. When you are fully in your purpose, it don't matter how crazy you look to other people because you're in your purpose. It's very simple. I'm doing what I need to do. I don't really care how you feel about it. And when you're not doing what you need to do, you have a tendency to be worried about things that do not matter, such as physical appearance, such as people's tones and projections and the way they present themselves. Everything that you can't control, basically, or everything that you can control, that's what you like to be concerned about, because that's what you can compare yourself to. You can't compare yourself to true, pure, raw divinity. Neither can you control it. So of course you try to label it. Of course you try to place blame where there is no blame. Of course you try to make the solution look like the problem. That's just what you're supposed to do, because you don't have a fucking soul. That's what you do. So you have to choose whether or not you will consistently make bad decisions to contribute to you losing your soul and losing your own authority, because you trying to block somebody else's authority in their own life, it really is just going to contribute to your own death and destruction. And you will be further and further removed from your own Christ energy, trying to block someone else's and trying to judge someone else's. You got that? Clock that, okay? Spirituality is about not being tricked. Y'all be allowing the same people that program people to live in the wrong way to dictate how you feel about people that are truly living the right way. And that's weak behavior to me personally. It's something that should not be respected. You really should just learn from that and do better. That's how I feel. You can judge whoever you want to judge, but I mean, are you really in a position to judge? That's all I want to know. Are you in a position to judge the people who you judge? Do you live better than them? Do you defend purity and the innocent like they do? Do you have the energy to do right by any means necessary? Because if not, you don't have the authority to judge people. Judge not, lest ye be judged, okay? Clock it. What did I say? You do not have the authority. You are not backed by St. Michael. You cannot tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. You cannot tell me what the fuck's supposed to come out my mouth. Thank you. Come again. This could be a Sagittarius energy that like had made it her business to be your personal hater while she was trying to be your copycat. You're about to be sat down too. Don't worry. Everybody's going to have several seats, okay? A Leo is about to have several seats as well. This 10 of gold that they thought that they were going to steal from you is coming back to you because it came out in the sideways. They thought if they teamed together and slandered you enough that they were going to be able to steal from you. Actually, you turned the spotlight on yourself, and now people see you for who you really are. And that's why you really up at night. That's why you really determined to be a third party. That's why you really, really, really got to contact whoever you think I'm contacting and hack my devices. That's why. Because you're not comfortable with how you have lived your life. You're not comfortable with how you have treated a divine being. And now you are scared. And you have every reason to be. You have every single reason to be. And then we also have the 4 of chalices in reverse. You thought this divine being was going to be left out in the cold. You thought you could convince people not to mess with this person. You thought that you could affect this person's livelihood. You thought that if you spoke something into existence, it was just going to happen to this person. You don't have the authority. Okay? Chew on that. And since you don't have the authority, this person's 10 of gold is protected. Their wheel of fortune is protected. They are actually being exposed as the true alchemist in this situation. And guess what you're being exposed as? Guess who you are when you take that fucking mask off? Guess who you are behind the connections? Guess what your heart is telling people that you actually are? You see this? You are the devil. The devil is a man-made concept because you can either choose to be God in human form or you can be satanic in human form. And since you wanted to be satanic in human form, you're being exposed for that. Okay? So really, all these years, all these hours, all these segments of investing into someone else's destruction, and you what? You destroy yourself. I think that's the lesson that we need to learn here, class. You can't really destroy or mess up anyone else's destiny besides your own. That's really the lesson, that's the takeaway. Okay, write that down. Tell me more about this magician energy here. That is Gemini energy. Someone could have Gemini highly aspected in their chart or in their chart somewhere. Okay, 2 of malice is similar to the 2 of pentacles. They wanted you to be confused, or maybe they wanted a Gemini to be confused about you so they could end something with you instead of going back towards you and righting their wrongs. I'm hearing that Bryson Tiller song, Lord, please save her for me. Do this one favor for me. I had to change my play. The ways got way too complicated for me. I hope she's waiting on me. And everywhere she goes, they're playing my song. That's why I say the things that I say that way. I know you can't ignore me. So. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. Just give me all of you in exchange for me. For me. I don't know if this is like an old fling. I don't know if this is a Gemini or somebody with Gemini in their chart, like a Gemini Venus or something, but somebody has been watching you and they have been conflicted, and these people have been trying to conflict them even further and confuse them even more, because one thing they can't stand is the concept of two divine chosen beings coming together and really shifting the entire frequency of the universe. That's their greatest fear. So you know what I say about people who fear things? I feel like you should give them something to fear. That's how I feel. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like if that's what they're afraid of, you should of what you're doing, or if that's what they're afraid of the possibility coming to pass, that's the direction you need to be headed into. That's also what's going to make you a very rich man. I don't know who this is for. Don't allow people to dictate your personal destiny with their personal issues. Okay? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? The Tower. And then the Ace of Chalices is in reverse. Honey, somebody is finding out that they are not somebody's favorite, and it is breaking their heart. That is too bad, so sad. Like, oh my gosh. I don't know if this is a Sagittarius. I don't know if this is a Scorpio. I don't know. But this person is finding out that they were just a placeholder until the divine being in the situation got their stuff together. So take that how it resonates. But in any case, the divine being is completely healed. They are fully ready for love. And they are all on ice until their actual divine counterpart comes back into that auric field. Clock that T. Okay? Nothing you can do about it, concubine. Nothing you can do about it, sex worker. Nothing you can do about it, OnlyFans girl. That is the true Ace of Swords. Because why would I lie? Child, this must be one of them people that be like, why would I lie? Why would I lie? And be lying like a motherfucker. But let me tell you something. I have no reason to stroke anybody's ego. Okay? I am here to speak the truth and only the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Ashe. Anything else? Yeah. They don't want you to be this king of chalices fully in your power. They can't manipulate you when you're fully in your power. They can't manipulate you when you're really connected to God. Because everything they worked on to stop you from reaching your ultimate level of abundance, your ultimate God tier power, that's falling, baby. They don't have no effect over you no more. Whatever spell work they tried to put on you, that shit is broken. It's broken. You see clearly who your person is, whoever I'm talking to. You see it clearly. And so you know who you got to leave out in the cold now, right? You know what you got to do, right? You got to do right so you can get right. It's very simple. You need to cancel out every karmic energy around you, clear your space, cleanse your auric field, get in the groove of maintaining a healthy, spiritual, hygienic climate for your divine counterpart. And then you need to go towards them with heart fully open and with arms fully open and ready to receive them. The same people that were responsible for separating you and this person, they need to be the first on the list to be cut off. Period. That's how it works. That's how you win. Anything else these people need to know here, Spirit, before I close out? What just fell? 5 of gold. What else? 5 of gold to the 7 of chalices. Yep. 7 of chalices actually came out in reverse. So in this deck, the 5 of gold is fire energy. Okay. Specifically, it is indicative. Hold on, I'm finding it for you. It is indicative of the social and economic projection of a common task. It also announces possible conflict of egos between people of the same community. So you could have had the people in your family is why you are fucking depressed and sad and ready to off yourself. For somebody here, this is very specific. Listening to them people that are not happy in their own marriages, that are not happy in their own lives. That's why you're not happy right now. Why would you take advice from people that you don't want to wind up being like? Use your common sense, man. This must be a man I'm talking to. This must be like a mama's boy. And that mama's miserable as fuck, okay? And then the seven of chalices in this deck represents mastery and domination in the world of emotions. These people did not want you to master your emotions. They wanted you to be codependent and reliable on what they had to say, their opinions, and their advice. Because since they made bad decisions in their life, because they wound up committing eternity to a karmic individual that didn't give a damn about you, that's what they wanted you to do as well. So you either rise up and you take back control over your life, or you choose to stay miserable with this whoever this miserable ass Scorpio energy is, or whoever this Sagittarius is. Take it how it resonates. Okay? But these people never wanted you to find divine love because they did not have it, and they don't have it in themselves. So of course they can't teach you right from wrong in certain instances because they've been living wrong so long with the wrong person. You better wake up, man. You better wake up. Give me 2 more cards before I get out of here, Spirit. 2 more cards. It's so crazy that I woke up with this energy at 3 in the morning. Child. Do I get tired or do I not? Okay. 72 shots. I got 6 doves. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. What else we got here, Spirit? Child. Whatever this red rum plot was, hang it up. Hang it up. Nobody's dying here. The only thing that needs to die is these people's egos. Hang it up. Okay? Because if you go any further, you're going to be on the news. And it's not going to be a cute mugshot. I'll tell you that much. Okay? It was a Libra that was trying to throw you off the entire time because she knew that you were balanced, because she knew that you had goodness coming to your energy, because she knew that you were destined to be with somebody here. And she wanted to keep you small. She wanted to keep you away from this person. She wanted to keep you gullible, and she wanted to keep you naive because she's a hater. A hating ass bitch that never wanted you to prosper, never wanted you to disconnect from her, because that means that she loses access to all the connections and the resources that you put her onto. Wake up. Somebody was real greedy. They were real selfish, and they were trying to pose as some type of trustworthy person in your energy, but they was a rat the whole time. A rat with their own selfish fucking reasons for doing what they did. And they wanted to block whoever this truth speaker is from you. They wanted to block your actual divine counterpart. They don't have no love. They can't teach you what love is at all. All they know is manipulation, lies, deception, and sacrificing. That's all they have been taught in life. So what you need to do, whoever I'm speaking to, is shed your old habits, shed your old thought system of you're not good enough and you can't. Eliminate can't from your vocabulary and rewrite everything that you think that you cannot do on paper. Because you can do all things through Christ. Not these people, not these blood oaths, not through these sacrifices. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Ashe. Whatever behaviors that left you stuck, that tempted you to go to these karmic energies, and that tempted you into the nightlife and everything else like that, you need to be done with that completely. And if you have no idea how to rid yourself of those things, pray to God, man. Commission God what you need. Tell God and be straight up, like you're talking to the homie. God should be your best friend. God should be your consultant. God should be your therapist. Because he is a way maker, a table shaker, a move maker, a healer, a redeemer, a refiner. Do you hear me? So some of you guys, when I get off this live, y'all need to turn your phones off and have a real honest conversation with the divine and your ancestors. And just give it a try. Give God a try. And see that it won't work out. See what that God won't show you proof and evidence of the things unseen in this timeline. All you need is faith the size of a mustard seed, and everything around you, the reality, the timeline, the trajectory, it shifts instantly. Give God a try. I love God. Do you love God? What's wrong with you? Anyway, I'm gonna leave this here. I think I'm gonna at least try to go back to sleep for a little bit, you guys. I do hope this message bless someone's heart. I hope it resonates with you, okay? If it does resonate with you and your story, please do go ahead and smash that like button for me. Allow it to spread around the algorithm to the people that need to hear a message and a word, okay? And if you are new here and you enjoy my vibe and would like to become a member of the tribe, smash that subscribe button and make sure y'all smash that bell, because clearly I never know when I'm going to be on here to speak. But be ready. And what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, happy Tuesday. Don't be a fool today. Make smarter decisions for yourself. And good luck.